Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have this Genesis G70 and we're going to do the front grille chrome delete installation for this vehicle. So this is how the outer section looks before doing the installation, and this is how it looks after the installation. So we use the gloss black material in order to black out the outer ring of the grille. Link for the product will be provided below, but with that being said, let's start with the installation video. These are the tools you need for the installation. So before starting with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the outer ring of the grille. So we're going to need two different solutions in order to do the prepping. So the first solution has baby shampoo with distilled water mixed together, and the other one has distilled water with isopropyl alcohol. So once you have your two solutions, first we're going to start with our soapy water. Spray it onto your clean rectifier towel. And this is just to help remove any contaminants that the grille may have, and make sure you're cleaning around the paint as well. That way, in case the film does touch the paint, it doesn't catch any contaminants. Flip the towel around to another clean side, and with your second solution, spray it onto the rectifier towel. And what this does, it helps remove any oils, wax, or any other coating that the grille may have. And also it helps with the adhesive on the film tack down more better to the panel. Okay, and then once we're done prepping it, we can start with the installation. Okay, so first we're going to grab the piece that corresponds to the side section here. So the same steps that are done with this side, you would repeat it to the other piece, and then once these two pieces are done, we move on to this piece. So with this one, the more flatter line or curve or edge, you align it right in the middle here. So you're going to notice there's a body line right in the middle here. That's where you would align the film, and you can overlap it to the other end just by a little bit, doesn't really matter. Just make sure that once you place it, you align the rest of it. So use the top half of the film to align it to the top section here of the grille. If you need to lift or readjust, you can, just lift it carefully. And it should reach up to there. Once you place the film, we're going to go ahead and grab our squeegee and secure the film. So tack it down, remove all of the air that's underneath the film. Secure this flat area first, and then we'll focus on the bottom section here. So once you finish securing the top and the bottom section here, we're going to grab our heat gun and apply heat. That way we help the adhesive on the film activate faster. So you can use a heat gun or hair dryer and use the low setting for this part and just apply it evenly throughout the entire panel. And all I'm doing is just helping it tack down around the edge here as well, since we will need to trim it off around here. Making sure we just have full coverage. Once you finish applying heat, that's when we trim off the excess material. So there is a small gap in between the entire grille. So you'll notice it's right here on this section here. On this section here, there's another one, and there's going to be another one on the sides here. So find that gap, insert your blade carefully. You only need just the tip of your blade, you don't need everything. And just slowly follow through and trim off the excess material. Take your time when you're doing this and reach it to the bottom. And you just go ahead and remove the excess material. Grab your heat gun or hair dryer, apply heat just to secure the edge, since it may want to live since we trimmed off the material here. And now you will repeat the same step on this end. You can overlap the film right here if you want. So just align it right here in the middle, follow through, tack it down, apply heat, and then trim, and then apply heat once more. Okay, so for the last piece with this one, just place the film on the edge here. And you can start from either that side or this side, doesn't really matter. Just make sure wherever you start, you align it and match it to where you left off. So make sure everything's being covered. Make sure there's no chrome showing. If there is, lift it carefully and readjust it to align it. So it should be like this. And now just follow through and use the bottom half instead of the top to guide and align the rest of the film. So once you finish placing the film, grab your squeegee, do the same steps, tack everything down, remove all of the air underneath the film. If you do come across a deep finger like this one, you can always lift and readjust the film. That way we don't crease the film. And then we'll apply heat to help the film start molding to the design of the grill. And we'll trim off from the top section here, since this is where we have the gap. Okay, grab your heat gun or hair dryer and apply heat. So like I mentioned, the top section you do have a small gap where you can insert your blade. Just insert and easily trim off the excess material. And it should come off like this. And just finish off this end and then finish off that end. You do have excess material on the inside of the grill. So for example, this section here. Just insert your blade carefully and trim off the excess material. This part here, there's only just a small gap where you could insert your blade and trim off the excess material. So be very careful here and only remove what we don't need. And then just finish off the top section, and if you have excess material here as well, trim it off. So once you finish with the entire installation, the last thing to do is to pulse heat the entire outer ring of the grill. So just use the low setting on your heat gun or your hair dryer and apply heat evenly throughout the entire panel. Make sure you focus on the edges where we trimmed off the extra material. That way it doesn't lift over time. And just take your time applying heat. And once you're done with this step, you're done with the installation. So that concludes the installation video for the front grille chrome delete installation for the Genesis G70. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.